Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I'm here with your Sunday service. I've just done a channeled letter that I wrote down, but I haven't typed it up like to put out there publicly. I was just having a look and it only had half of it, but now the rest of it seems to have appeared. So let me read to you where it had stopped. I knew I had wrote more, but I don't know, it wasn't showing up anyway. There was a bit of the text missing. It seems to have appeared now. You've got the washing machine in the background. Okay. Here's the message. This is the start, the beginning of coming. Oh, it doesn't say that. Lucy, read it properly. Okay. This is the start, the beginning of combining our love together. Neither one of us should let go now. We have a firm grip on this. I've got you, and you've got me. I know that you are elevating me, pulling me up to your standard. Magic swirls all around you. Do you know the effect that this is having on me? My heart is open and ready to love. Choices have appeared, decisions need to be made, and movement is upon us. No matter how much I tried to resist the temptation to step up to the plate in the past, now I just want to grab that key to my heart, your heart. I know that you are ready to lead our world to greatness. I was trapped in fear, locked up in my own insecurities. So I withdrew from my emotions, my heart, and I prayed. I prayed for forgiveness, support, and direction, for I didn't know what to do. Then a rainbow appeared and showed me a vision. And then it stopped. Okay, it's 11:41. And then there was no more text, and it was like, hang on, we wrote more than that. Well, it's appeared now. This is what it says. So then a rainbow appeared and showed me a vision of our future. Our first home together came to sight, and the bridge appeared. Okay, so our first home together came to sight, and the bridge appeared. From this tiny seed of insight, after so long being patient with myself, the growth occurred rapidly right under my eyes. My angel delivered all the tools needed, including my wings to fly. All feels balanced, centered, and aligned, and we are finally ready. I am finally ready. We are ready to write a new chapter together, and the next move to make is mine. Do not close that book on me. Our story has not finished. It's just about to begin. I will connect with nature and go within, check in with divine timing and the pulse of the universe. We are in rhythm. I can feel this, and the air feels still when your heart is open. Please let go of all the heartache and loss that you have been subjected to, and know that your open heart is what is calling me home to you. Feel me there, ignite that passion again, and know that I am coming. I know the direction to take, as I am being guided by the divine, and soon we will be celebrating together. A celebration of love and all that I have to offer you. See the light, reach for the stars, and use your heart to call me home. Then listen for the trumpet call to let you know I'm coming. I'm waiting for you to do this as it is time. This wants to grow now, so shall we let it. So that's the message, okay, that came through this morning. Let's use a psychic tarot. Should we do a Celtic cross? Let's do a Celtic cross. Okay. Hopefully that washing machine will be finished. Its cycle soon. Okay, a couple of times I've seen the deception and envy card. Let's have a look and see what message wants to come out. Okay, so we are looking at the fulfillment of our wishes. It's like, here's the masculine here. This is going to be the challenge, although it feels like the challenge has been slung to the side. So we're talking about the Nine of Cups, which is the divine masculine's energy. This is the state of arrival, when he's at the Nine of Cups, he's allowed his heart to open and he is ready to be fulfilled with all of his wishes. Let's have a read. The Nine, I've opened up to the Nine of Pentacles, your card, Divine Feminine, but we're at the Nine of Cups. This card, being one, if not the most positive, of the Minor Arcana cards, represents emotional satisfaction, contentment and enjoyment. Your wishes are coming true. Are you ready? Happiness, success, good health, completion and accomplishment of your dreams and goals are in the palm of your hand. This card acts as a reminder to hold on. This card acts as a reminder to hold on to the beneficial feelings from accepting and receiving what you've asked or strived for. Know that these will assist you in the future when you may need inspiration and positive energy. This is the right time to heal those past memories that have been holding you hostage. Forgive others and yourself so that your wishes, desires and goals have a clear, unobstructed path to your heart, soul and life. And I do feel that this is the Divine Masculine talking to you, Divine Feminine. Whoever's sitting in the Divine Feminine's energy. Okay. Let's have a look at this block then that seems to have been pushed to the side. Sacral chakra. Now this really strongly suggests that this overactive, passionate sexual energy has been tamed, has been tempered. Okay. So this was the block. Interesting. The colour is orange. What I'm seeing is the word ovaries. Okay. The colour is orange. The sound is VAM. V-A-M. The element is water. The glands are testicles and ovaries. And the keywords are I want. Okay. Known as the sacral chakra, the second chakra is located 2 fingers below the navel and relates to emotions, desires, creativity and sexuality. To keep this chakra balanced and its energy flowing, try dancing, moving your hips and lower abdomen. Use a colour meditation and practice yoga. Express your sexuality and nurture yourself, and remember, you do matter. So it's very much coming in with that message that I've just read out about feeling more balanced now, especially when it says here about meditating, because I felt the energy of the Divine Masculine connecting with nature, with the earth. Okay. Some very nice balanced energy here, guys. So this has been balanced. The sacral chakra. Okay, it's like you're not allowing it to run away with you. This I want, and it's like, what do you really need? You need to learn to love yourself, understand your worth, and keep your heart open. Should we have a look at what's gone on in the past? Harmony. This is when you both come together energetically. You can feel each other. Okay, the Lover's card here. This is really just shouting out that message where it says, neither one of us should let go of our grip now. I've got you and you've got me. I got you, babe. Bit of Sunny and Cher. Okay. Oh, we've got Sunny and Cher. This is the most positive card. Sunshine. And then we've got sharing. Sharing the love. Okay. Harmony has been achieved. A state of harmony. This card signifies the possibility that a deep spiritual initiation, partnership or union is taking place at this time or is manifesting for the future. So this is the past energy. The future is now. This doesn't always necessarily represent a love affair of the heart, but could signify other forms of relationships in your life. Well, seeing as we've been speaking about keeping the heart open, I'd say that this is a love affair of the heart. So whether they're personal or business related, okay, but could signify other forms of relationships in your life, whether they're personal or business related. So there's this energy of you receiving balance within your own life first, and harmonious relationships with those around you. And then the union will come between you and the divine counterpart. Remember, not all partnerships have to be one-to-one. They can be forged with a group, an organisation, a pet, or even an incident or situation. The Harmony card is calling to let you know that it's time for you to make choices in certain relationships. The bonds you form with others are really about you, even in the most difficult situations. They're meant to be mirrors for you, always reflecting back what you need to see. So ask yourself, these are questions that you've been asking. It feels definitely the Divine Masculine's energy has been asking himself these questions. He knows that you have too. Look at these lights here. Okay. Anyway, ask yourself, what am I learning from this relationship? What new qualities am I developing? Is this partnership for my highest good? How can I make it stronger? Are we teaching each other? I do apologise. What have I discovered or am still uncovering about myself through this union? Are the people in my life empowering and encouraging me to be all that I can be? Or all that I can? Are the people in my life empowering and encouraging me to be all that I can? Within every relationship, there's an encoded lesson that you've hopefully gleaned, or in some cases, one that you still need to learn. Darling, leave your heart open for me. I'll be there before you close the door to give you all the love that you need. But it's darling, leave a light on for me, but the Divine Masculine can see your light, and I'm looking at the card that's came out for the current position. I said I caught this twice. I saw it when I was shuffling. And this is about leaving your heart open. He can see the lights, look. He's lifted up his mask, but you can see the waves now. And especially as he is adorned in green, in greenness. This is the current energy, deception and envy. The Seven of Swords. It's quite nice actually, because I feel as if the Divine Masculine is actually forewarning you, Divine Feminine. He's preparing you because he can see now. Okay, let's have a look. Current message from the Divine Masculine. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This card comes at a time when individuals or conditions aren't what they appear to be. How well do you really know the people around you? Are they telling you everything you need to know? In business, make sure you gather all the necessary information so that you're aware of and understand all the facts before continuing. You've worked hard. Don't let others take from you what is rightly yours. Unfortunately, some people may be envious of your accomplishments. This card also represents a time of sudden and unexpected changes, or when plans that you're undertaking may not turn out exactly the way you envisioned. Have a plan B as a fallback strategy to prevent future problems. Use this card as a reminder to be prepared. It's better to be safe than sorry. Very much the energy of the Divine Masculine here. Not only saying to himself, because he's reinforcing his own messages as he's relaying them to you, but it's better to be in a safe environment than to be left feeling sorry for yourself. Okay. Ooh. Should we have a look into the future? Partnerships and alliances. This this is about. Do not let go of your grip on this. Okay? This is, you can see Divine Feminine. I feel like this is actually you above here and you're pulling the Divine Masculine up. Okay. Partnerships and alliances is on the cards for the future, which we've been told. 3 of Wands. The meaning of this card denotes that you're now starting to see the fruits of your labour take seed and blossom. There may still be a lot to do, but watch out for synchronicities, which could bring opportunities to form connections or unexpected alliances that may create something new. These could assist you in gathering resources for future projects. So there may still be a lot to do, but watch out for synchronicities, which could bring opportunities to form connections or unexpected alliances that may create something new. With all partnerships, always remember that there has to be an even exchange of energy. If you give too much, whereas your partner gives too little, it will leave you feeling energetically drained and cause potential disharmony in the union. There must be an overall balance within the alliance in order for it to work and blend together for optimal results. Optimum results. This card reminds you that success comes in many forms, even from the most unlikely sources. Have an open mind when listening to others, changing that to have an open heart. The Divine Masculine has a very open mind. You, Divine Feminine, need to keep your, well, both, heart and mind open. Open-minded, open-hearted. It's a little drip here, okay? Don't remember spitting across there, but hey, spitting across the table. It's like reaching out across the table. It picked up something about always resisting the temptation to step up to the plate. It's like you're elevating the Divine Masculine to your standard of living. Okay, living and loving. Should we have a look and see what's assisting you guys behind the scenes? Well, I believe it's archangels, and we have the base chakra. You are balanced. That's the assistance. You are grounded. You are balanced, and stable, secure, confident. You're in alignment if the base chakras come out. Look at this, the base to the sacral. Then we go to the solar plexus, which is actually movement. Then we're at the heart. Let's have a look at the base chakra that's assisting you behind the scenes. The colour is red, the sound is lamb, the element is earth, the gland is adrenal, and the keywords I have. I have what it takes. Okay. Oh, my ear's just gone totally flatline. Okay. Known as the base or root chakra, this energy centre is situated at the base of the spine and is most closely related to all of your earthly issues, such as survival, the physical body, issues of money, substance, safety, and shelter. Okay, so I was just about to say to you, imagine how you're going to feel. Do that. Imagine how it feels. Okay. To not worry about your survival, your physical body, not worrying about issues of money, substance, safety, or shelter. It's all gone. To balance this chakra, practice yoga. Practicing yoga can be extremely beneficial. Dancing or light physical exercise will also help keep the energy flowing and harmonious. Honouring your body and taking care of it on the outside will bring you well-being on the inside. It works both ways. And I feel like we have well-being on the inside, which is reflecting on the outside now. Okay. What else did I pick up? Definitely about the physical exercise, dancing, Divine Feminine, getting your hips moving. Okay. Do not stop the dance. It's working. So let's have a look at how you're feeling about yourself. Okay, so we've got 2 cards here. Makes you feel as if the Divine Masculine knows exactly how you're feeling because he's feeling the same. Okay, let's have a look how you're feeling. Disruption. Just about to break out here. The Tower. Alignment is just the heart, really, isn't it? I'm speaking about, this will be the root chakra, which is here. And then we have the bottom with the root chakra, that looks aligned. Moving up will be to the sacral chakra. And then you can see that the solar plexus is slightly out of alignment, and the heart chakra is as well, and the throat. Okay, the crown chakra is open. The Divine Masculine is connecting with Christ consciousness. This is now to do with your heart and your courage, your willpower. I have the ability because it's been given to you. So we have the Tower energy, how you're feeling. I feel this is the masculine's energy, how he's feeling. He wants to break out of this box. 16. A sudden, unusual. Oh, sudden, unusual? Wow, okay. But there's no mistakes. It says a sudden, usually unforeseen. I do feel there's been a visit from the angels here. But a sudden, unusual, unforeseen disruption or major changes happening or is about to take place. Even if it appears to be a negative experience, it can lead to enlightenment or a total shift in your lifestyle. In traditional tarot meanings, this card represents the falling tower that eventually crumbles due to its weak foundation. We have a strong foundation here, look, the first 2 chakras. And it feels like that's enough to actually get you to see, actually have the vision of the fulfillment of your wishes. Whichever part of your life you focus on, this is an opportunity to rebuild with a solid, positive structure to make you or the situation even stronger. There are times when the most difficult situations arise in your life. If you choose to, they can act as a catalyst to heal other areas. They're beneficial because they're truly your greatest teachers. Learn from past mistakes, accept them, and integrate them into your life as stepping stones. I'm feeling very much the Divine Masculine has learnt from his past mistakes now. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. Again, stated that here. I feel like actually you've been warning the Divine Masculine. Now it's like you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. So he's returning the favour. When you have insight and you can maybe see potential obstacles on the path ahead, of course you want to tell your loved ones to be cautious. There are times when the most difficult situations arise in your life. If you choose to, they can act as a catalyst to heal other areas. They're beneficial because they're truly your greatest teachers. Learn from past mistakes, accept them and integrate them into your life as stepping stones. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This disruption card is a reminder that negative thinking, limiting beliefs, ignoring problematic situations and risky or careless lifestyles must be addressed so that positive changes can take place. Life is a habit of moving you forward whether you're ready or not. Ready or not, here I come, you can't hide. I'm gonna find you and make you want me. Life is a habit of moving you forward whether you're ready or not. Transformation of body, mind and soul can happen if you view this dramatic time or change as an opportunity for growth. In the future, you may look back and be thankful for this opportunity. And I really feel like this is the future position. We've kind of had the acceptance here, the harmony, reaching the state of harmony. How is this affecting you? And we have transformation, Divine Feminine. The Death card. How you're feeling. You will be able to feel this, guys. You know that your Divine Masculine is drawing closer and closer. You can feel him energetically. A time of endings is close at hand. Don't resist the abrupt changes that are suddenly happening in your life. These could be taking place in your personal life, relationships, business, or career. You have the strength, as the transformation card asks you to have courage and to know that renewal follows every conclusion. This card comes forth to remind you that the death of an old way of thinking and believing must occur before you can move forward on your new path. Let's repeat that. This card comes forth to remind you that the death of an old way of thinking and believing, talking to you, Divine Feminine, must occur before you can move forward on your new path. Transformation is all about the ebb and flow of life cycles. Nothing in this life remains motionless. Everything is on its way to somewhere. Accept the changes and opportunity will come to expand you in more ways than you could have ever imagined. You can't live in the past. It's time to move on. In order to take the next positive step, you should look closely at your own life and ask yourself, are there loose ends that need to be tied up? Are there people in my life whom I need to express myself to? What needs to be completed so I can have a fresh start? I felt like it was a fresh heart. So let's reread what you are to ask yourself. Are there loose ends that need to be tied up? Are there people in my life whom I need to express myself to? And what needs to be completed so I can have a fresh heart? A fresh heart for a fresh start. When you do so, you'll have a stronger, more reinforced foundation to carry you through the new beginnings that await you. I knew you were waiting. I knew you were waiting for me. How is this affecting others? I'm not really sure that it is. I believe this is just between the two of you at the moment. Triumph. Okay. So this will come in with the third card, which will be your solar plexus. It's the Chariot energy. How this is affecting others. I feel very much this is the masculine energy on this Divine Feminine's horse. He's in the white flags. To be forearmed is to be forewarned. You see the position of his wrist here. So I feel like he's got a grip. He's got his hands on the red flags. Okay, he's on the feminine's horse, but he does look very feminine. But it is a masculine. Now that's balance. And this is him making that next move. It's like he does know that it's him to make the next move. So, Triumph card. How this is affecting others. And what did the message say about... it's about something swirling around you, Divine Feminine. Are you aware of how this affects the Divine Masculine, your magic? Let's read the Triumph card. How this is affecting others. The power of your soul is pushing you and nudging you steadily forward. Whether you're setting new goals, developing ideas, or planning a journey, it's essential that it's carefully thought out. When you tap into your inner guidance and balance it with self-control, hard work and perseverance, it's likely to manifest a triumphant outcome. It's time for you to be single-minded and focused on the end goal. Visualize the successful results as if they were happening right now. When you've achieved what you set out to do, your ability to meet other life challenges will be significantly increased. When you try to move forward without balance, direction, or guidance, it's easy to slip off your intended path and be drawn away from your desired goal. Now is not the time to let go or allow the river of life to pull you in its current, as you can so easily lose control. Grab your oars, grip them tightly, and steer carefully towards your highest aim or destination. The Triumph card reminds you that you don't have to be alone with all of life's ups and downs and the challenges that face you. This is a time to tap into the powerful knowledge of others, as well as to use the inner resources that are within you. Traditional tarot archetype, the Chariot. Shall we look at the section where it's about hopes and fears? Power. So definitely the Divine Masculine's energy coming through. Now, the Strength card is normally a blending of the feminine and masculine energy, but you can see that the masculine very much is taking control in the physical here. He's got the eye of the lion. Okay. Power. The Divine Masculine's got the power. He's been given all the tools. As a spiritual being, you have unlimited power at your command. This card represents inner strength, willpower, courage, compassion, generosity, and love. At any moment, these beautiful qualities can assist you in coping with an adverse condition in front of you or the many surrounding your life. Set aside the necessary time to resolve such issues. So this is the Divine Masculine. He is setting aside necessary time to resolve such issues. Power represents more than physical, external strength. It can also be channeled emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. When you have balance over body, mind, and soul, and with the power of spirit, anything can be overcome to achieve a positive result. Power and strength can be developed to work in harmony in any given any given situation. Power and strength can be developed to work in harmony in any given situation. Every obstacle, every error helps build your knowledge and understanding of the world around you. When you make a mistake, it's a chance for you to stop, listen, and ask yourself, what am I supposed to be learning here? And how can I make this situation better? Mistakes are great wake-up calls, in that they provide you with opportunities to discover your weaknesses, what needs to be changed, and which areas of your life need improving. Equally, they can be blessings in disguise. Just remember, you are power. Traditional tarot archetype, the Strength card. There's a lot of major arcanas on this table, aren't there? We've got 2 chakra cards here. The major arcana of the Lovers, the most positive minor arcana, the 9 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords. Okay, they're in their own little world here. The Tower, the Death card, the Chariot, and the Strength. The Strength card is the only card that can defeat the devil. Defeat fear. Shall we have a look at your outcome? Okay, it's 12:12 on the clock. Let's have a look at your outcome. Spiritual strength, being supported through this. This is the Divine Masculine, has his support that he's needing. It's like the weight has been lifted off of his shoulder, the 9 of Wands, so that he can continue to make his move, to move forward, I wanted to say. Let's have a look at this spiritual strength here. This card is coming forth to give encouragement and remind you that you have the inner strength to complete whatever you've been working on. This final Spirit card represents courage, discipline, stability, and persistence. You may be tired or weary from the struggle, but now is not the time to give in. Instead, tap into all of your inner reserves for that one final push to achieve the desired outcome. You've been through so much to get to this point, and even though you may have acquired some scars from the battle, you're wiser and stronger for it. The enlightenment you've gained will be an invaluable resource. You may also notice that you're experimenting with different things in your life at this time. All of these experiences feed your spirit and offer you knowledge for the future. What an awesome reading. I do want to go to the Heal Yourself cards. There's a card left in the box here. Okay, so we will take that one. dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. They hold lots of significant insights for you at present. Your dreams may provide you with important details about your current health issues or a creative idea you need to action to make your desires manifest. Dreams can also give you clues about what is challenging you emotionally. Sometimes your loved ones who have passed over or people you have lost touch with connect to you while you sleep and offer valuable messages that can give you peace of mind or the strength to persist through a challenging situation. Take note of both the dark and the light aspects of your dreams. In particular, pay attention to any reoccurring dreams, as they often have significant meaning or wisdom that can help you. Now, yesterday, I was actually going to leave on a postcard from Spirit, and I didn't do that, so we're going to move that message over to today. It's interesting. It kind of snapped the top one and the bottom one, definitely the bottom one. Okay, we'll take from the bottom. You are loved. So don't you forget it. You are loved. That's on the back of my phone, isn't it? Okay. Keep me in your wallet or purse. Smile. You are so loved. Dear you, do you feel like you need to do all the work and fix everything for everyone, or you might have no value? Maybe you think you need to control everything or else nothing will get done, be healed, be completed, etc. You may think you need to conform to what others expect of you or choose a course of action to manipulate an outcome, but we don't think that will be a good choice. How about this? Even if it makes you temporarily uncomfortable, do something different. Set that boundary. Delegate responsibility to another. Ask for your needs to be met. And when faced with an impossible situation or sticky, enmeshed relationship, repeat this mantra. I didn't cause it, I can't control it, and it's not my job to cure it. Then carry on. Feels good, doesn't it? The best part is everything just seems to work beautifully and honestly in the end. Love you so, so much. Divine Feminine, you've been told not to get involved really to try and push this along. The Divine Masculine is coming. When your heart is fully open, you will know that he's coming. Okay. So do something different, Divine Feminine. Set that boundary. Delegate responsibility to another. This is not your role. This is the Divine Masculine's role. So hand over responsibility to him. Okay. Ask for your needs to be met. This is energetically, guys. And when faced with an impossible situation or sticky enmeshed relationship, repeat this mantra. I didn't cause it. No, the Divine has caused all these events to occur. It was all in cosmic order. We was told that yesterday. I didn't cause it. I can't control it. And it's not your job to cure it. It's the Divine Masculine's role. This is the position that he wants to assume. The best part is everything just, it says then carry on. Okay. Feels good, doesn't it? The best part of everything the best part is everything just seems to work out beautifully and honestly in the end. Okay, let's get another message. I'm not going to take that top card. We had that one last time. That's about celebrating life. It will, I think that's about, I'm not sure. It might have been about taking that leap of faith. But the Divine Masculine knows what he's doing. Let's get another postcard from Spirit though. And we have Live Your Dreams. And that's exactly what he's had a dream visit, and now he's off to live his dreams. Looks like he's in the clouds there, look, with this hair. Live your dreams. Dearest Stu, Isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again, full circle, in ways you could not possibly have planned? You wonder how a dream could die, only to be resurrected years later when you are really ready. You thought it was time back then, but your wisdom knows better than your small self, whose desires are unmet. Now here you are, with a new opportunity to do things from a different, more mature perspective. We want you to trust that in this new opportunity for rebirth, you will be called in two directions, and the one that is unfamiliar will be the right one. In the unknown spaces, the uncharted places of infinite potential, we are waiting to guide you into your fullest life. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. You have come full circle, and now you can see that everything changes, is made new, and is given new hope, loving you always. And that's what that hair is running towards, loving you, always loving you. This is for the Divine Masculine. Big message. Okay. And this Sunday we will finish with the Mother Mary. Okay, before I read the Mother Mary final message, I just want to read to you guys this channeled message that I've channeled this morning. I read it before the reading, let's read it after, and then we'll end with a Mother Mary card. It's 12:21, and the channeled message this morning is, this is the start, the beginning of combining our love together. Neither one of us should let go now. We have a firm grip on this. I've got you, and you've got me. I know that you are elevating me, pulling me up to your standard. Magic swirls all around you. Do you know the effect that this is having on me? My heart is open and ready to love. Choices have appeared, decisions need to be made, and movement is upon us. No matter how much I tried to resist the temptation to step up to the plate in the past, now I just want to grab that key to my heart, your heart. I know that you are ready to lead our world to greatness. I was trapped in fear, locked up in my own insecurities, so I withdrew from my emotions, my heart, and I prayed. I prayed for forgiveness, support, and direction, for I didn't know what to do. Then a rainbow appeared and showed me a vision of our future. Our first home together came to sight, and the bridge appeared. From this tiny seed of insight, after so long being patient with myself, the growth occurred rapidly, right under my eyes. My angel delivered all the tools needed, including my wings to fly. All feels balanced, centered, and aligned, and we are finally ready. I am finally ready. We are ready to write a new chapter together, and the next move to make is mine. Do not close that book on me. Do not close that book on me. Our story has not finished. It's just about to begin. I will connect with nature and go within, checking with divine timing and the pulse of the universe. We are in rhythm. I can feel this, and the air feels still when your heart is open. Please let go of all the heartache and loss that you have been subjected to, and know that your open heart is what is calling me home now. Doesn't say this, Lucy. Well, it's near on. Please let go, just read the words as you type them. Please let go of all the heartache and loss that you have been subjected to, and know that your open heart is what is calling me home to you. Feel me there, ignite that passion again, and know that I am coming. I know the direction to take as I am being guided by the divine, and soon we will be celebrating together. A celebration of love and all that I have to offer you. See the light, reach for the stars, and use your heart to call me home. Then listen for the trumpet call to let you know I'm coming. I'm waiting for you to do this, as it is time. This wants to grow now, so shall we let it? Okay, Mother Mary, please. Oh, I've got like an itchy buttock. Buttock. Makes you want to get up out of your seat. Okay. Oh, Lady in Bed's coming through now. Cheek to cheek. I was thinking, well, it's not actually my butthole, it was like my cheek. There's nobody here. It's just you and me. It's where I want to be. Okay. We got 2 messages, so we're going to read both of the messages. The first message is Our Lady of Innocence, 13. So, seeing as this is the death card, I would like to say that maybe this is for... Well, we'll find out who the message is. Maybe you're a blend of both, guys. Doesn't do any harm, does it, to take on all the guidance. So, okay, transformation. Our Lady of Innocence, 13. Seriously, I'm just going to have to give this cheek a little scratch again. Cheeky, cheeky. What's going on? You put the cards down so you can see them. Elevate it a bit. Get better. There you go. I ask you to let go of any fear of judgment. Allow me to be close to you. I honour the purity of your being, which is forever untainted by any experience. There is nothing for you to fear from allowing me completely and freely into your heart. This is the masculines talking to you, Divine Feminine. So there is nothing for you to fear from allowing me completely and freely into your heart. I hear your innermost thoughts, feelings and prayers. I wish for you to be completely open with me so that I can help you without restraint. Tell me even that which you are frightened to admit to yourself, and know that I will never judge you. I will only understand and teach you to love and forgive yourself, for truly you are my child always, and I will never turn away from you. Without even realising it, we can hold ourselves back. We might hide parts of ourselves from others, or feel that we must put on an act, show a particular face, or be a certain way in order to be acceptable. We probably learned that this was true when we were young and have continued on that way without always realising it. The Oracle of Our Lady of Innocence comes to you with this message. It is time to let go of old shame and guilt and reveal more of who you are. Do not be afraid about being judged. Judgment only hurts when we make it about ourselves and agree with the judgment, rather than realising that judgment is not truth. It is only an expression of a wound in the person who is judging. The Holy Mother comes to us with this reminder. We are innately innocent and pure of heart. She asks us to hold compassion for the mistakes we have made in our lives, because we did the best we could, even if sometimes that wasn't as skillful as we would have liked. When we receive this reminder, we are much less likely to fall into the trap of judging ourselves. From that place of self-acceptance and regard, We can be open to others with acceptance and unconditional regard also. If another does judge us, we realise that this is because they cannot love themselves unconditionally, so they are unable to love anyone else in that way. We can hold a place of acceptance for them and what they are learning, without being brought down by their wounding. When they realise that we still love ourselves and are not dampened by their judgments, they may wonder why and begin to heal through letting go. Or perhaps they are not ready to heal and instead become angry or sad. Our job is not to make another heal, as if that were even possible, but to be the alternative, to be the possibility of healing that can inspire others when they are ready to be inspired, and to have compassion when that cannot yet be. The Oracle of Our Lady of Innocence also has a message for those of us who are wanting to take a further step on the path, perhaps branching out into healing or creative self-expression, acting on new opportunities, or considering a new relationship, for example. She tells us that we are worthy. She reminds us that we do not have to fear that we are not enough and that there is nothing to hide. Even vulnerability can be powerful when accompanied by an open, self-loving, and divinely trusting heart. Let me repeat that. Even vulnerability can be powerful when accompanied by an open, self-loving, and divinely trusting heart. It is time to let go of the shaming of others, the judgment of others, and the memories of being judged and shamed. With compassion, you can let it go, even with tears and anger. Then you can choose to feel good about who you are and your life journey, including all the mistakes that you made that helped you grow into the person that you are today. The Mother holds nothing against you, just loves you and delights in all that you are. You have permission to do the same. Okay. Second message. Our Lady of Answered Prayers. It's interesting. Seeing as I felt that the Divine Masculine could hear all your prayers. So, if he can hear you, it said at the beginning. I'm sure it did anyway. Oh yes, here. I hear your innermost thoughts, feelings and prayers. What card is it? Card number 7. Well, that takes me to the Chariot energy. So let's put this up. I hear your every thought, your every prayer uttered under the breath. I feel every beat of your sacred heart as it yearns for my limitless love. Do you imagine that I could be ignorant of that which you need the most? Or that I would neglect attending to the deepest needs of your sacred heart? Do you imagine that I am not moved by your suffering or your courage? My beloved, I have already answered your every heartbeat, and you must now look for me to see that I stand right before you and have never left you. I am with you now, and your prayers are answered through my miracles and my grace. Have faith in me. Prayer is a powerful practice. Sometimes we might worry that we are not saying the right words, or that our prayer is too simple or too confusing. Prayer is just speaking with the divine from the heart. There is no need for ornate words or perfect expression. Whatever comes from your heart is the most powerful prayer. Prayer is conversation with the divine. In the same way that we communicate regularly to build a human relationship, to strengthen our relationship with the divine, we can choose to communicate regularly too. Morning and night, we can utter a quick prayer from the heart. Mother Mary, be with me, guide me, protect and assist me, that I can serve love. Thank you. It is like getting dressed spiritually, wearing an invisible but palpable robe of protection and grace. It is subtle but extremely effective, and when done regularly, you will notice a difference over time. You'll eventually wonder how you ever managed without it. And this is the Divine Masculine praying. Okay. Perhaps you may worry or be confused as to what you are needing protection from, but there is no need to be fearful. There are many distractions and distortions that exist in the world, from the most mundane and yet powerful forces of media and advertising to the more subtle and yet also very powerful undercurrents of unprocessed fear that exists in the collective human soul. We are able to live more freely, with greater trust in the steps we are asked to take in our lives, if we have some help in deflecting influences that could unnecessarily undermine our self-confidence and make our tasks more difficult than they need be. This oracle brings a profound message of peace in that your prayers are being answered now. Feeling the relief of this realization can help that answer reach us more quickly. A soft, receptive heart, rather than a heart hardened by fear or expectation of disappointment, can be touched by the divine more easily. Answers always come. It is our ability to recognize them, to be moved by them, and to allow the solution to unravel that can be the challenge. When we call upon the Divine Mother, we are also assisted with our ability to let go of our attachment to the difficulty, the pain, the problem, and instead to let go, to open up to the healing, the solution. Part of how this happens is through being willing to not just look at your life situation now, but to really see your life through the eyes of your heart. There is something or someone that is happening in your life now that is the seed of the answered prayer. The situation is being resolved. Sometimes this is in its earlier stages, and we have to wait a while before we can consciously recognise that the miracle is manifesting right before our eyes. At other times, however, it is meant to happen now. The solution is right in front of us, and when this oracle appears, your solution is not in a distant future, but under your feet, in the here and now. Open your heart and open your eyes. You can pray that you see the answer before you now and become capable of accepting the divine help that is offered to you now with the following healing process and affirmation. This oracle is assuring you that your prayer is capable of being resolved. It is also encouraging you to hold a soft, receptive heart in realization that the answer is already tapping at the door of your heart, waiting for it to open up and receive. Waiting for you, Divine Feminine, to open up your heart and receive. Okay, healing process and affirmation. Close your eyes and place your hands in prayer position at your heart. If this doesn't feel natural for you, you may like to gently hold your hands together at your heart, but open with palms facing upwards, as though ready to receive. If you have a prayer that you would like to say, either for the first time or repeated, you can speak the prayer quietly in your mind or aloud. Just speak naturally from the heart, as though talking to your best friend. Then imagine the words that you have spoken transforming into soft golden light in the air in front of you. The soft golden light of your prayer rises up towards an even brighter golden light, burning like a sun just above you. As the light of your prayer enters into that golden light, it bursts into stunning flames of golden fire. Feel the nourishing warmth of those golden flames, gently warming the crown of your head and all the way down into your heart and hands with a soft feeling of goodness. Know that your prayer is answered. When you are ready, Say the following prayer, repeating it quietly in your mind, or if you can, speaking it aloud. Mother Mary, full of grace, help me find the courage within to accept the answers to all my prayers. Help me surrender my thoughts of how this should be and to lovingly embrace what is. I trust you completely. I thank you for your divine intervention and protection. May I feel that you are with me always. Through your miraculous grace, the heartfelt prayers of the world are answered. Thank you. Rest quietly for a moment. When you are ready, you may like to finish this healing process with this affirmation. Holy Mother of Grace, in all of my life I see your loving gaze. I accept all that is and all that will be. I accept your healing intervention that I may live my divine destiny. In service, my heart opens and receives you now. That's a beautiful reading, guys. Okay, let's leave it there. Have yourself a beautiful Sunday, and I will catch up with you soon. Take care, much love. Bye for now.